All righty. Welcome, everyone. I don't know who all's come in yet. See, the Bad Idea Lab. Yeah, I do know they are here. Just give me a minute. I'm pushing buttons. You know me. All right. Welcome to the Bad Idea Lab. I'm going to sit here a few minutes and let some people start coming in. I have a couple of shout outs and I'm wanting to do an announcement. And first off, we're going to get into some these old steel wheat pennies. Don't have very many of them. Hey, metal detecting with Randy, welcome. Thanks, bud. I have about 21 or 22 of them. We're going to go through first, and then we'll go back to our regular wheat pennies. Just wanted to kind of switch things up a little bit. Hey, Bill, Papa Rouse, what's in the dirt? Thanks for joining. Like I said, I'm going to give it a few minutes and let everyone start popping in and like I said, I got a couple of shout outs and an announcement I want to make. Other than that, just basic going to go through, like I said, going to go through these steel wheat pennies first, and then we'll get back to our regular ones. I don't have very many of them to do, but um, it'll be a little change. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's beautiful here. It's a little on the cool side. Hey, FLX Detectorist, welcome and thanks for joining. A little cool here on the Cove today, but it's a beautiful day, no clouds. We're going to get out this afternoon and get some yard work done. We got a big weekend ahead of us. We will be going live Saturday night, but it'll be a little bit different. That's all I'm going to say. But we will be live and we'll not be having a guest. But next Saturday on the 13th, we got a guest, an awesome guest for next week. Another awesome channel. I think you're all really going to enjoy. Hey, Javier Garcia, welcome and thanks. I'm finally getting your name right, I think, to where I can pronounce it. No disrespect there, man. You know that. It's just, hey, when you're in Appalachia, words don't come out the best everywhere sometimes. I think you all know that. You've watched us enough to know. uh, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my shout outs. First shout out, I want to thank Mary Monarch, Autism Mary, for the stickers. She sent me a few stickers. We were getting low on stickers for giveaways, and so I reached out, asked people to send me some stickers, and she sent me a bunch. And also to Park Rat Pat, who sent me, oh my goodness, several. That's all I've got to say. And he did help the sticker board up there a bit because there were several in there that I did not have, and I'll have to show that later on. You're not going to be able to see it today because the glare behind me from the sun coming through the window. But I want to thank Pat for that. That was awesome help on those stickers. That way, we can continue to give away some pretty awesome sticker packs in our giveaways. So, thank you, Mary and Pat, for your donations to the sticker cause. I guess. Hey, DNL, Dave and Lori, thanks for welcome. Thanks for welcome. Thanks for joining. Oh, I'm going to get tongue tied here, guys. Just have to give me a minute to get with things. Anyone been out detecting here lately? I know me and Melissa went out yesterday. Usually strange for us to be out on a Wednesday, but we had yesterday free. So we went out yesterday and had a decent little day. Did have some silver. Yep, did have some silver, and we were in a new area that we hadn't hunted before. It's actually a little park, which we had not park hunted in quite a while. As you all know, we've been doing the home sites and curb strip hunting. Hey, Hot Mess, Alicia, thanks for joining. And other than that, we had a good day yesterday. It was cool yesterday. It was cloudy and the wind blowing, and today's completely different, opposite day. It's beautiful out there. So, like I said, this afternoon we're going to get out and get some yard work done before the weekend. I went to New York and hunted with Dennis and had a blast. That's cool. Awesome. And now my announcement I wanted to make, and I promised her I would do this. I don't know how many of you all out there, and for anyone that will be watching this on the replay, I don't know how many of you all out there know Annabelle Atwood, and she has been supporting us and watching us now for I don't know, several months. Hey, Talca Detector, welcome. Thanks for joining. And if you're not familiar with Annabelle, please go over and check out her channel. She has a handicapped son, Dominic, and we've been watching them and going over and trying to support her as much as we can. And hey, Looter 8, welcome. Thanks for joining. And she's getting ready to try to bring him to America. She's from over in the UK, and she has a fundraiser going on to bring him to America for some treatments. And I told her that I would just throw it out there to our community that if you all could go over there and help her in any way. I know me and Melissa have sent her a small donation ourselves. And, we're not asking for you all to do big amounts, but if you get the chance to go over, and if you didn't do anything, just go over and say hi. And that's support. And I just wanted to do that for her and Dominic. So if you all get the chance, go over and check out Annabelle. I know she's been in a lot of people's live streams and premieres and trying to support us in this community. She really enjoys the metal detecting, treasure hunting community. And who wouldn't? I mean, we're a great community. All of us together are just, you can't beat us in a hobby. Whether you're magnet fishing or prospecting, metal detecting, bottle digging, just a great community, and how we all can come together and be a great community, and a lot of great people in this community. And as for me and Melissa, and even though she's not here right now, we're always thanking you all for being great supporters of our channel since we started back in December of 2019. Hey Lisa, we wouldn't be here today without each and every last one of you. So just a few shout outs there. And like I said, if you get a chance to go over to Annabelle Atwood, and please do so. It would be appreciated. So we're going to get ready and get started with this today. Like I said, I have some steel pennies. Enforcer, welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hope everyone is having a great morning or evening, wherever you're from on the globe. I know not everyone is from the United States. We do get people in here from overseas, and we want to thank all of them for joining us. And like I said, I'm going to switch over to the mini cam, and I've already got our first penny up there. Like I said, we're going through the steel wheat pennies today, and please take part in the poll that I have up. If you can see it, I know some people have already. I'm over on StreamYard. I'm not looking at the YouTube channel, but please participate in the poll that I have up. I'm anxious to see how that does. So appreciate it. Okay, let's get you enough chattering there. Let's switch you over here to the digital microscope. And there we go. And once again, always want to thank Marlon over at Mare Videos for turning me on to this camera. I'm loving it, and I can't say it enough. Yes, I go home at 1 p.m. All right. Okay, our first one here is, of course, all the steel pennies are 19 and 43s. You have 1943, just no mint mark, then the 1943 Ds, and then you have a 1943 S. Okay, now this is a 1943 D. There were apparently 217,660,000 of these made. I mean, so that's hey, Rusty Fines, welcome. Thanks for joining. So that's quite a bit. And this penny in F12 condition, which is fine, moderate to considerable even wear, entire design is bold with overall pleasing appearance, is worth about 5 cents. And in MS65, which is an above average uncirculated coin that may be brilliant or lightly toned and that has very few contract marks on the surface or rim, so it's worth in that about 5 cents, and in an MS condition, $3.25 to $4.50. That Then the S mint mark in F condition is worth 6 cents, and in MS 65, $9. So pretty awesome there. So that penny right there, I'm going to say, I don't know what you all would consider that in what condition you would consider it. Look, to me, it's in pretty good condition. So it'd be worth at least 5 cents, I guess. Let's see what the back of it looks like. The back is in a little bit better condition than the front. Now, I don't know how many of you all have ever found one of these metal detecting. Me personally, I have not. And I've not known of a lot of detectors that I think Rob over at FL Thunder Digging with Rob has found one. I'm not going to swear to that, but I'm pretty sure he has. But these ones here are the ones that I have from my dad. They were in a little baggie when I was going through all his stuff after he passed away. You know, it was stuff I kept, and I'm glad I kind of kept them. But yeah, these are some, I don't know where he got them. I don't know if he found them or if he bought them. I have no clue on the story with these steel pennies of his. All I know is I have them. He had them. I have them now. So we're going through them today. So I hope you all enjoy. At least it's not the regular Wheaties, but we will, as soon as we get done with these, we'll go back to looking at our regular wheat pennies. But yes, that is a 1943 D. And like I said, there was 217,660,000 of those made. And in F5 condition or F12 condition, 5 cents, MS 65 condition, $4.50. So not too bad there. Let's see what the next one. Okay, that's just a regular 1943. Dirt Clod Patty, thanks for joining and welcome. I hope I'm not missing anyone in the chat. I don't think I am. If I do, I don't mean to. Please forgive me. Okay, this is just a regular 1943. There were 684,628,000 of these printed, or whatever you want to say, in F12 conditions, 5 cents. MS65 condition, $3.25. And I see this one here does actually up around the "In God We Trust." It looks like it's, I don't know if that, would you consider that a misprint or just wear on it? More than likely, it's just wear on it. Other than that, I don't see anything wrong with it. Now, the back is in a lot better shape. E pluribus unum, not too bad. Yeah, Alicia, I am enjoying this little camera. And for the price was, I mean, you cannot beat it on Amazon. It's called, the name brand of it is Pluggable. And it's only maybe 3 inches long, as big as round as a quarter. It comes with a little stand and a little arm. Now, I had to modify mine because I was finding that the arm that they give you is just not, it just doesn't bend and give you the distance with some of the coins that I liked. So I modified my stand. I went to the hardware shop and got me a little piece of bar with threads on it, and actually a little water fitting, and made a pretty cool little stand on it where I can raise it up as high as I want, lower it down as low as I want. So if I want to get closer to a coin, it's very easy for me to move it down. Same with moving it up if I have a bigger coin that's not coming in good. So other than that, I've got in the stand that I made just $5-6 for material to put the little stand together. One day I'll have to show everyone what I did, but the camera itself was very reasonable, very awesome little camera. It has of course the light on it, and and it does have the light where you can dim it, and it does have a focus on it where you can manually focus it yourself. So once again, like I said, I want to thank Marlon for turning me onto that camera. Now, back to these. before I get off track here. That was the 1943 with no mint mark. Okay, on to the next one. And this is another 1943 with no mint marking. Like I said, there was 684,628,000 of these made in F12 condition, which is a fine condition, 5 cents, MS65, $3.25. So let's look it over on the back. Wow, they are cheaper than I would have thought. Yeah, actually, the camera itself is only, I think I give $32 for the camera. And then I've got, like I said, $6, $7 in the stand that I modified for it. So, I mean, you can't beat it. The Manicore came in today. I still feel like crap, so I may not mess with it today. It's killing me, though. Yeah, I would say new detector and you can't get out and use it. Yeah, I'd be dying. I'd probably be like, well, sick or not, I'll at least get out in the yard with it. Hope you have good luck with it. I've heard a lot of good things about the Manicore. It seems to be from what I've really not seen any videos. I don't that people using it, just because I have not got around to watching some of those videos. But the things I've heard about the Manicore, a lot of people are really enjoying that machine. So hope it does well for you, and you have a lot of cool finds with it. And I know you will be sharing them with us if you do. Okay, another 1943 plain D there. No, listen at me, plain when no D, no S on it. Not in the best of shape, but you can still make out the back's in a lot better. Like I said, I don't know if my dad found these or if these are some that he just had bought or what, because I mean, I just don't know. Said I come across them when I was going through all his stuff after he passed away. And hey, Fun with Dirt, welcome. Thanks for joining this morning. So just wanted to go through them just for a change. Okay, now we've got a 1943S. Let me get it set there. Okay. 1943S, there was 191 million of these made in F12 condition is worth 6 cents, and MS65 condition is worth $9. So more than likely, in my opinion, that one is probably like an F12 condition worth about 6 cents. You know, the odds of finding one of the good ones that would be worth $9. I know I'm sitting here looking at all of them, and there's none of them in really perfect shape. They've all got little flaws. Oh, I am so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, our internet, it would have to go out right in the middle of my show, which I will lose me again. Hopefully not, but I apologize for that, guys. Hopefully it will not happen again. Now, back where we were at. Once again, I want to thank all of you all for joining. It is a 1943S. Yeah, I think Robert got swallowed by the black hole. No, just the internet connection here. If the sun comes out, the internet's got to go out. It's insane sometimes, and it is so frustrating. And I know I'm not the only one that suffers from poor internet connection around the country. A lot of other people do the same thing. I know. I just hate it. It just it does. I just hate it happening. It's just an annoyance sometimes. And of course, the internet provider, they won't do nothing. I mean, you call them a million times and they don't. Yeah, yes, it does, Randy. You know all about it. And the one real good, what is it, Starlink? Yeah, we've looked into it. They won't even consider bringing it to where we're at. And as for Frontier, they supposedly have the new fiber. Everyone around us is getting it, but us. I mean, that's just how it works. And it's sad. They get on TV and they preach about how everyone's connected and everyone has the best internet and no one's going to be left out. Well, that's a lie, because we're living proof, and a lot of others are, that they don't do that. And with the technology that they supposedly have out there, they can see a planet 10,000 million light years away from ours and see if there's anything growing on it, but you can't have good internet on your own within, state. I won't never figure that one out, but there's another 1943S with no mint mark. Once again, there is 684 million of those out there. Wow, that's a lot. Back is not in the best shape either. Not at all. But yeah, now see this one. I'm going to say that's one he has found, because if you look right there, right in front of Abe's forehead, that looks like a little mark where he's probably hit it. Like I said, he only used a screwdriver when he metal detected. So that one there, I'm going to say, and it looks like it's got a little bit of dirt on it. So I'm going to say that's probably one he had found. My internet was terrible. I moved 2.5 miles, some company, and it's great. Go figure. Yeah. Well, what the thing is, Bill, we have people around us, neighbors down the road they've got great internet because they have the fiber now. But because we live up this holler, and it's just our house and one more, they won't even. So it's pretty sad. Okay, here's another. No, we won't be. We won't be offended if you go to sleep. Here is another 1943S, 191 million of those produced in F12 condition, 6 cents, MS65 condition, $9. Well, that one's more like probably the 6 cent condition. Now, the back's in better condition than the front. Now, it's not too bad on the back of it. Not too bad at all. State parks in West Virginia. Now, the state parks that we hunt in, mainly we do the tot lots. Anything where the ground has already been disturbed, volleyball courts, any beach where there's sand. They don't particularly care about you digging in the dirt, and if you do, just as long as you're not using a shovel, a foot shovel, if you're using a little hand digger, they don't seem to care too much. They do. Me and Melissa have been we've only been in one park that they ran us out of, and they didn't have it posted that you couldn't metal detect in it. But the ranger come by and said, yep, you can't be here. We wasn't really finding anything anyways, but I figure the way he was acting, either he was a metal detectorist or he knew someone that was a metal detectorist and was allowing them to hunt the area. But I know any place that's like a monument, it's well, I can't think now. I don't have Melissa here to help me think. It's pretty bad. Uh, what I'm trying to say, but if the place has been declared a national monument, you can't metal detect that. But we have not really run into any problems hunting any parks, even the state parks, which in our area we only have a couple close to us. I have found places where people in these parks where people detected and left their holes uncovered, and I mean some of the god awfulest messes you've ever seen, and I try to fix it back the best I can because these areas we don't want to be tossed out of and told that you can't come into completely no more. So anytime, especially out at the beach area where I like to go metal detecting, I have found several messes out there where people have been out there detecting and just leave. It looked like they've been out there with a backhoe. And thing of it was they didn't even find their target. I go in and found several targets that they were looking for, and yeah, it's pretty bad. But now I know some states it's a no, but we've not really ran into that. Okay, 1943D, 217 million of those made in F12 condition, 5 cents. In MS65 condition, $4.50. That one's not in too bad a condition, really. I mean, it's not worth a lot, 5, 6, 7 cents maybe to someone, but it's not one of the good ones. AZ Treasure Hunting Duo, welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning. Going through some of these steel Wheaties that my dad had. We kind of broke off from the regular wheat pennies today just to give everyone a break. And if we do have some time, hey, Cynthia, towards the end of the live stream, we'll go back to the regular wheat pennies. Let's see what this one here is. Just a plain one here, 1943 plain. Once again, 684 million of those produced. I'd love to find a steel wheat penny metal detecting. Like I said, the only person I know really right offhanded I can say has found one has been Rob with FL Thunder Digging. With Rob, I'm sure others have found them, but I'm not really aware of it. I've probably watched video and just can't remember because after watching so many videos for a while, man, they start running together and you start yeah, no need to worry about me though. I'll leave the place better than I find it if I get to come over that way and hunt. Yeah. Try to always, when you're metal detecting, to leave the area that you're detecting in. I know some ground conditions, sometimes the ground can be dry and crumbly, and it is hard to make a good plug in those conditions, but just use your best judgment and put it back the best you can, and then definitely stand on it, step on it, whatever you got to do. Use your shovel to pat it down. But normally, if the ground is in good conditions, you can usually cut a really good plug. And most people, I've cut plugs that I couldn't even tell that I've been there. I mean, that's the way you should always try to do it, is to make a plug and put it back to where not even you can tell that it was there. And if you can do that, then you've succeeded. So, I mean, like now out in my yard, I don't practice the best plug. Now that one is odd. Huh. I don't know what in the heck is wrong with that penny. It's definitely got some design flaw on it. I don't know. This ring around it right here. I don't know what that would be from. I mean, I have no clue what would cause that. Looking at the coin with the naked eye, it almost looks like there's been another coin laying on top of it. Yeah, that's what we all strive for, Alicia. I mean, it's as detectors, that's the only thing, we should worry is when we're digging to make sure we put things back the way we found them, if not better. Yeah, the back of that one is not in the best shape either. Like I said, that coin almost looks like it's had another coin laying on top of it. If I was to say what's caused that, that's what I'd say has caused it. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to kind of put that one off to the side and I don't know, maybe have to check into that later. Okay, let's see what we got. Another plane, 1943. What's everyone's plans for the weekend? I hope everyone's got metal detecting plans or treasure hunting plans or magnet fishing or prospecting, whatever the case may be. I know I was telling you all earlier that we will be going live Saturday night, but it will not be from the command center. It's going to be something a little bit different. The back of that one is not in too bad a shape. Got a couple of little places on it there, right there and there. So, and we're not going to be having a guest, but we're going to have a good time. All righty, let's see this next one. Oh, okay, there's a 1943D and that thing. A 1943 copper penny, yeah. Or the 1944 bronze. Yeah, there was but there was actually 1944, supposedly 1944 steel penny made, and there was supposedly very few of them. Now, don't quote me completely on that, but there were apparently some 44s that were made in steel. And then I know you have and then there's actually a 43 that's a bronze that's stamped into bronze. I think that's one of the big ones to really find. Hey, old Danny boy, just a digging. Welcome. And that's like I said, that's a 1943D. 217 million of those produced, 5 cents to $4.50 in MS 65 condition. Of course, that one is not. And oh wow, big time rust on the back of that. Yeah, but you can still make out the 1 cent United States of America. But yeah, I'd love to find a steel penny metal detecting. I think that would be awesome. I don't know what the ground around here would do to one. It'd probably come out really rusty and you wouldn't know what in the world it was unless you could make out the date on it. And that'd be about the only way of doing it. There's another 1943D. Not in the best condition. The back is better than the front. But me and Melissa will not be going metal detecting this weekend. We went yesterday to a new little park that we discovered and had a good day. It actually produced a little bit of silver. There's another 1943D. Oh, you have found some Chilling and Grilling Adventures with Dan Burrows. You have found a couple of steel pennies, Dan, or old Danny boy. That's pretty cool. This one is not in very good shape. Not in very good shape at all. And neither is the back. Like I was saying, I'd like to find one. I don't know what our ground conditions would do to a penny, like a steel penny around here. I don't know if it'd come out in good shape or if it would come out of the ground. Wow, that one's got a glare to it. I mean, just looking at it, it's in pretty good shape being out from under the camera. Got still plenty of good detail on it. Yeah, these are ones that my dad had. Like I said, I don't know if he dug them or how what. I figured that one, it had a scrape on it, so I figured maybe it was one he had found. The back of that's not in bad shape either. I mean, it's got a glare to it because it's shiny when you're just holding it without it being under the light. It is really, really shiny and in good condition. Oh, now here's one. Yeah, this one is rough. Wow. Yeah, here we go. I can't even, I know it's a 43, but I can't tell if it has a mint mark on it or not because it is really rusty. I mean, I've got hooked on buying coins lately, got some awesome looking IHPs and a couple of peace dollars and a bunch of other stuff. I still much prefer digging them up though. Yeah, I'm not much of, I wouldn't buy a coin unless it was just really, really something interesting. I'd rather get out and dig them and hunt for them myself. Now, my dad, he liked to dig them, but he was also a little bit of a coin collector. I know he would buy a few coins. He bought a few coins, but he was mainly into digging them too. Hey, Steely Dan, thanks for joining. Back in the late 70s, I used to find a good amount of them. That's cool. But yeah, I'm not really what you'd consider a coin collector, although we keep what we find, and I guess we collect what we find, but as to go out and buy, nah, that's not really ever really appealed to me to go out and start collecting them like that. There's another plain 1943. Not in the best condition. Once again, 1943, there's 684 million of them, and they're worth anywhere from 5 cents to $3.25, depending on their condition. Similar here, Rusty. I just bought 2 IHPs, thinking about giving one away when we reach 150 subs. That'd be awesome. I know I been giving away IHPs and my giveaways. My dad had several IHP pennies, and he has a bunch of them that I kept that we will be going through later on in this program. Not today, though. But all the extra ones that I went through that he had, like gobs of extras, those are the ones I have been giving away in my giveaways. And then I have the ones that I'm just not going to get rid of because he's got stuff written on the little packaging that he's got them on. And we're going to be going through those and hopefully find something that would be really cool there in the upcoming months of this program. Because I have a bag of stuff we're going to go through while doing this program, which I'm only doing this once a week. That's a good, that would be a good idea, Javier, is to take a couple of them out in the yard and bury them and for a couple of months and dig them up and see what the ground here does affect, how it affects them. So yeah, that might be something worth doing. That one's not in too bad a shape. Not too bad at all. Still see everything pretty good there on it. And even on the front, except right there around the 3, there is just a little bit of crud right there, but nothing too bad. Okay, we just got 3 of these left. Let's see, let's check out this another plain 1943. Like I said, 684 million of those produced. Wow. Not in too bad a shape. Once again, worth anywhere from 5 cents to $3.25. All righty, let's see what this one, if this is another plain one with no mint mark on it. Might be able to get out this afternoon. We've been getting rain on and off all week long so far. It's nice here today. Here, let me back up, Rusty. That was AZ Treasure Hunting Duo said, I just bought 2 IHPs, thinking about giving one away when we reach 150 subs. Yeah, that was AZ. AZ Treasure Hunting Duo. Yeah, well, it's nice here today. We're going to have to get out and do some yard work, but good luck, Dan. Hope you have a good day if you get out this afternoon. Back shape of that one, not in the best. Not in the best shape. Okay, and the last one And then we'll get into some regular wheat pennies for a few minutes, and then we'll be wrapping this up. Melissa will be in at noon today. I don't know. Hey, you know, when it comes to this YouTube and internet stuff, I think sometimes we're all lucky sometimes to even be on there. Another 1943 plain one. Once again, 684 million of those produced, anywhere from 5 cents to $3.25, depending on the condition. And there's the back of it. Awesome. So yeah, got those out of the way. Now let's get into our regular Wheaties, and we've got another little cup full of them here. So let's grab one out of there and see what we've got. Oh, wow. That one's covered in dirt still. Ooh, Abe's kind of spooky looking there. Looks like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. It's a 1957 D. And nothing really special about it other than it's just a 1957 D. There was several of those made. I don't have their production in front of me, but we all know that there's gobs of them. 50s seem to be the most popular ones. Back of it is not in the best of shape. It's still got a lot of dirt on it. Okay, let's get this out. Oh, wow, man. 1955. That one's got some funky coloring on it for sure. Once again, nothing too special. 1955. Back of it's about the same as the front. But, you know, we're looking for the old ones here. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got us a 1919D. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's a little bit older one. It's a 104-year-old penny right there. Like seeing the older wheats like that. Definitely. It definitely has some wear to it. Let's see what the back looks like. About the same as the front. It's always when we find an older one like that, we put that off to the side for a keeper. Sweet. That's what I like. I like to find about a 1909 S. That would be a really cool one to find. Here we go. What we got here? 1949. Yeah, 1949 S. There was 64 million of those made, but that is not an S. That is just a plain. And I don't have how many of those were made, but a little bit older, you know, don't see a lot of the 40s. Mainly 50s are the ones you see. Let's see what we got here. 1955D, yep. Another 55 with some crazy color discolorization on it. Now the back's in a lot better shape than the front. Let's keep trucking right on along here, guys. 1956D, nothing too special there. Wow, the back is pretty crusty on that one. That is for sure. Like I said, tune in Saturday night. We will be going live, but we will not be going live from the command center this weekend. And we'll have no guest. It's just going to kind of be a just open discussion night, 1941. Nothing too special about that one, I don't believe. Nope, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, that might get my hand out of the way here. So, yeah. Yeah, just going to kind of have an open discussion night. Just anyone want to come up and hang out and jibber jabber about metal detecting or your weekend or some finds, whatever, 1950. Once again, nothing too special about that one. There's some crazy colorization on some of these, though. That is for sure. 1940. Different seeing a 40, even though it's not on the list of being anything rare or. And it's in good shape too. It's got good detail on it. And the back is just as good. International Compass of New York. Or New York, listen to me, North Carolina. Thanks for joining. At least I hope that stands for North Carolina. Beat me to mess something up there. 1957D. Nothing too special there either. Just keep trucking right on along. 1945D. Nope. Nope. Nothing special on that one. Just a typical wheat penny. But I've been enjoying doing these wheat penny searching with you guys. I hope you all are enjoying it. 1950D. Not too bad a shape, but nothing special there. Let's see. Like to come across another old one. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There's a little bit of an older one. 1927. And you can definitely see where Pop hit it with his screwdriver right down through there. And I don't know what's going on with the 9 there, but it looks like it's been hit and the bottom of it kind of chopped off a little bit right there. He probably did that when he hit it right there and come down through there and smacked it right there. But yes, definitely. That one's working on being 100 years old here. Hey, it's crazy that we are already into the 5th month of this year. It's just amazing how time is flying. Before you know it, it'll be 2024. We'll be going into 24, 25, 26, 27. That's just, I'm going to keep that one off with the keepers. It's just insane how time flies, and it seems the older you get, the faster it goes. 1957D, we've already found a couple of them to see today. Nothing too special about that. Yeah, time is going crazy fast this year. It just, I don't know. It just, you try to plan something and then it seems like, wow, 1956D, nothing special there. And it seems like since 2020, I mean, it has really just flew. 1944. Okay, if that would have been a steel one, they did make some steel ones. Very few made in steel. Hey, Tripwire, thanks for joining. What's going on, diggers and digettes? We're sitting here going through some more wheat pennies. And this is a 1944, and they also had that in a bronze. No, that's a 43 that was in a bronze. 44 was a steel. They did make very few of these in the steel pennies, but that one is just a regular copper one, so nothing too special about it other than that it's a 44. Too bad it wasn't a steel one. I guess we would have actually had something then. Thanks for joining, everyone. I appreciate you all guys today, man. Coming here in Cove and hanging out with Robert. See what we got there. 1945. Nothing too special other than it is really roachy out. Not a lot of detail on it. Other than that, just a 1945. Oh, here we go. Another 1919, and that looks to be, looks like a 1919S. From what I can make on that, there's another old one. Awesome. And the back of that one is not in bad shape either for it to be 104 years old. Definitely one to keep back. Like seeing the old ones, but I think that's it looks like an S. Let's see if I can. I'm not going to be able to bring it up there and get it to focus like I want, but I'm going to put that one off to the side to where I can here later on. I'll zoom in on that S and try to get a better look at it. Almost looks like it just doesn't hate you, TW. It hates us all, I think. And us here, especially at the Cove, it doesn't like. And I see there is a big scratch on it right there. And that's probably where he dug that coin and hit it with his screwdriver. Because, like I said, that's all he ever used. So, yep, put that one off to the side. That's two 1919s we've come across today. 1956D. Nothing too special there. Good looking penny, though. It's got plenty of detail to it still. Let's see, 1947D. Once again, nothing on the list to kind of keep back. Just a regular, typical wheat penny. Once again, with a big mark on it right there. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Where it was hit with the screwdriver. Okay. 1945S. Wow, that thing is in, looks like Abe's got a, I don't know, raccoon on his head or something. Or his hairpiece moved forward. I don't know, but it's not in very good shape, and it's not one to really be looking for other than the fact that it's just a 1945S. And the back of it is in not very good shape at all. Not in good shape at all. Off to the next one. Poor old Abe. He'll be all right. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. What is that? Looks like a 1916. Wow. There's a 107-year-old penny. But yeah, that looks like a 6 to me right there. Definitely going to be one I want to put back. Got a lot of wear on it. But my goodness, if you was that old, you'd probably have one. If I was 107 years old, I'd say I'd have a lot of wear on me too. I'd say Abe looks better there than we would. And the back is in just as bad a shape, but you can still make out the 1 cent United States of America and the E pluribus unum just barely. I mean, you can make it out, but I just got stacked big unsplit oak logs. I'm getting old. Getting too old. I'm not even that old and I have a lot more wear. Yeah, as much as I hate to admit it sometimes, yeah, I'm in the same bucket there. I'd be dust. Yeah, I think all of us would probably already be back to dust. But cool, finding a 1916. Definitely keep that one back. So, wow, that's what I like to see, the old ones like that. 1940. Nothing too special there. Oh, big scrape mark on it right there. Definitely where he found that one and hit it with his screwdriver. Off to the next one. Because time is a ticking on us. Wow. Oh, here we go. There's a little bit better one. 1936. Don't see a lot of the 30 wheat pennies. It's always cool coming across a little bit older one, even though it's not one of the older ones. But once again, you don't see a lot of the 30 models. At least we don't. You guys out there that metal detect, y'all might, but here at Clark's Cove, most of the ones we find are in the 50s, possibly 40s too, some of them. Oh, we have occasionally come across in the 30s and a teens one. But Dad marked his coins. Yeah. Yeah, he did. 1950S. Nothing special about that one other than it is an S mint mark. It's in good shape on the back, a lot better on the back than it is on the front. But Dad, when he metal detected, he wasn't. He was just interested in finding them. I don't think he was really thinking about the damage he'd do to some of them with the screwdriver. 1952D there. Nothing special about that coin. Well, yes, if it would have been a 1952S, and I see that there was 137 million of those made, but that happens to be a 1952D. It's not in bad shape on the back. But I used to sit and watch him metal detect with that dig with that screwdriver, and he was pretty good at finding coins and popping them up out of the ground with it. What you got to realize, back in when he was hunting in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, especially I'd have to say when he'd have been hunting in the 60s, coins probably wouldn't have been too far under the ground yet. But I know when I used to watch him in the 70s and the 80s, he could find one and pop it up out of the ground pretty wild. I mean, he'd do better with a screwdriver than some of us do with hand diggers, and myself included. I mean, he'd have probably looked at me and been like, "Robert, what in the heck are you doing? Digging for a coin, Dad?" He'd probably have said, "That ain't how you do it, son." I mean, but he just had a knack at it. 1950S. I'm not seeing anything here about that being a keeper, really. Just other than the fact it's a 1950S. I just wish that he could have been around to see that I did get into metal detecting and how the metal detecting community has grown. I'm going to honestly say that when he was detecting, there probably were not a lot of metal detectors out there, not like today, where they seem to be popping up every day. 1944, if that would have been a steel penny, yeah, because they did make the 44. Very few made of steel in 44, but that is just a copper one. So, nothing worth keeping there. Okay, 1948D. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything on my little sheet about it. I got my cheat sheet here with me, so I come across something, I look over at it to see if it's one I want to keep or it's just a typical wheat penny, and it's just one of your typical Wheaties. Okay, guys, this is going to be our last one because I see it is noon. And I can't go over. Melissa will be rolling up the driveway anytime. It's a 1950D. It's in pretty crusty shape. But you can still make out some stuff on it. Got some pretty crazy collar schemes going there from the dirt and corrosion on it. So, yep, we're going to call that last penny of the day. Let me get you all switched back over here to my mug. So, now please don't be too frightened. Oh gosh, there he is. Oh gosh, time flies when you're having fun here at the Cove, guys. An hour goes by too fast, but I'm not going to keep you all any longer. Like I said, me and Melissa, when she gets in, we're going to get out. And thanks, Cynthia, for stopping by. I want to thank all of you guys for stopping by. And we're going to get out and do some yard work this afternoon and get ready for our weekend. We're looking forward to it. We'll be seeing you guys Saturday night live, but not from the command center. And of course, then we'll be seeing you in the chat Sunday night at Digging Sundays. And once again, I'm just going to give everyone, Pat over at Park Rat Pat and Mary, a big shout out again. Thank you all for the stickers. I appreciate it. helping build back up our sticker collection for our giveaways, because I was running real low on stickers for our giveaways. But thanks to them too, I don't have to worry about that, especially Pat. Like I said, he sent me probably over 100 stickers in a package, and several of them I did not have. And I don't know, you probably not be able to see. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can see how that new sticker board is filling up now, because I just had maybe 7 or 8 on there, and then out of the ones Pat sent me, yeah, there's several of them on there. So new sticker board is coming along really nicely. We're going to try to fill that thing by the end of the year. I want to kind of see if we can get that filled up by the end of the year. I don't know if we'll be able to or not, but we've got a good start on it. And guys, I'm going to get out of here, let you all get on to your day. I'm sure you got videos you want to watch. Maybe someone else live right now. Go over and check their channels out, and always be supporting the community. And please, once again, go over and check out Annabelle Atwood at her channel. And if you all could help her out in any way with Dom's journey to the U.S. for some treatments, she'd appreciate it. And I'm surprised Robert does not have the XTX 3030 with those guns. I must have missed something there. I don't know. But you all have a good day. And like I said, I'm going to get off here, wait for Melissa to come up the driveway and get our yard work done. And we'll see you all Saturday night. You all have a good Thursday, a good Friday night. Saturday, we'll see you, and Sunday. And I always leave you with, if you lose it, we find it. And we'll see you guys on that first good covert find. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. See ya.